Hello viewers, welcome to my channel again. So today in this video we will talk about again Python overview. Like Python, we already discussed about Python. Like Python is a high level interpreted and interactive and objective oriented scripting language. It is very simple language and it's a high level interactive language. Apart from this, Python was designed to be highly readable, which uses English keywords frequently, whereas other languages use punctuations and it has fewer syntactical constructions than other language. So it is designed for a readable form, like we are talking about some types of keywords, English keywords, and we can use it as a here as a symptoms in our programming language. In next slide, Python is interpreted, interactive, object-oriented, and it's a beginner language. It means that it is processed at runtime by the interpreter and you don't need to compile your program before executing it. So it's just an interpreted language. If we are talking about interactive, it means we can actually sit at a Python prompt and interact with the interpreter directly to write your programs. And if we are talking about object-oriented, it means it supports object-oriented style or some kind of techniques of programming that like as an encapsulation, like polymorphism codes within an objects. And the last, Python is a beginner language. It's a great language for beginners programmers. Every student is using Python as a beginner language just to develop a vast range of applications from simple text processing to World Wide Web browser as a gaming form. So there are four features of Python. Just showing the structure of compiling and interpreting in terms of Python. So many languages require, if I'm using pen in this slide, you can see Python language, many languages require you to compile, translate. It means maximum language is translating the particular program into a bytecode. So as you can see the program into a form that a machine understands. We are having three stages: sources, bytecode, and output, as we can see in this diagram. Like we are talking about Java. The hello.java is your source code file, source file we can say, just converted into bytecode that is known as hello.class, and then we got some output. This is your executive file like hello.exe file. Apart from this, Python is instead directly interpreted into machine instructions. No need to create bytecode file. Then we can see the Python code is directly converted into output. Our source file will be hello.py. This is the extension of Python language. Hello.python is our source file and we got some output from the source file. This is the actual process of interpreter. We are converting the program into machine language. So I hope you understand this particular diagram, compiling and interpreting. If you are talking about the history of Python, Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in the late 80s and earlier 90s at the National Research Institute for Mathematics and Computer Science in the Netherlands. There are so many languages. If we are talking about the development of the languages, so Python is derived from many other languages, including ABC. We are taking some more examples like ABC, Modula -3, C, C++. As you can see the actual history of C and C++, that is Algol, -68, Smart-Talk, Unix Shell, and other scripting languages. There are so many scripting languages. So just Python is basically derived from many more languages. And the third point is Python is copyrighted like Perl, and Python source code is now available under the GNU. Everybody knows GNU like General Public License, and we are talking about GPL. At the last, Python is now maintained by a core development team at the institute, although Guido van Rossum still holds a vital role in directing its progress. The complete role of Guido van Rossum is very crucial during the development of Python language. We all know there are four major outlines of Python if we are talking about history and development of Python. There are many more features including easy to learn. This is our first feature. Second, easy to read. Third, easy to maintain. Fourth, a broad standard library. And fifth is interactive mode. There are five major features of Python. You can see and you can understand the actual scope of Python. So Python code is pretty much clearly defined, visible to everyone. Like we are talking about Python success is that its code is fairly easy to maintain, and there are many more libraries. As we can see the Python libraries, and this is the actual strength of Python. And the last, support for an interactive mode in which we can enter results from a terminal right to the particular language, allowing many more debugging shots during the execution. If we are continuing the Python features apart, there are so many features, but at this slide, we are talking about only 5 major features of Python. But apart from this, there are many more features, like we can say Python is portable, extendable. It has some databases, like Python provides interface to all major commercial databases. Python including GUI programming, like it supports GUI application that can be created and ported to many system calls, libraries, and there are so many things such as Windows, Macintosh, X Windows system of Linux. And Python is scalable. What does it mean? It means it provides a better structure and support for large program than shell scripting, so that we can develop particular API, particular application through the Python. So this is the advanced feature of Python. Like it is portable and then it is completely scalable. So you can note it down, all these features apart from all all those features. Like I'm talking about these one: easy to maintain, easy to learn, easy to read, and then you can note it down, these 5 more features of Python. And there are many more environments, Python environments. We are talking about Unix, Windows 9X, Macintosh, like DOS, Palm OS, Nokia mobile phones. You can use maximum application through this, like Amiga, VMS, QNX, VIntoWorks, and Python has also been ported to the Java interface. Like we are saying net virtual machines. So everybody is looking for development of applications. So we are talking about the Python environment. In the next video, we will study about the Python syntax and how it works. So I hope you like this video. If you like this, then please subscribe my channel and share this video in your group. Thanks for watching my video.